Hello Cancer, this is your December forecast. So December is a very mixed month with a lot happening. We've got some beautiful trines coming up that I'm going to share with you. We've got another hit of Pluto exactly square Uranus, and very significantly, we've got Saturn moving out of Scorpio and into Sagittarius towards the end of the month. So let's break it down for you. On December 4th, as I said, we've got these trines coming up. We've got a glorious trine between Venus and Jupiter. And Jupiter here in your second house along to Venus in your sixth. So this could mean something quite fortunate with your work, some fortunate thing happening with you financially, some good news potentially for you, anything connected with work, health, money. Then on the 5th of December, we've got Mars moving out of your 7th house of relationship and Mars moving into Aquarius here, into your 8th house. This is a very good time, Cancerians, to put some energy into your finances, especially into organising your finances. So it could be that you need to do something with your taxes, with your insurance, with your bank accounts, with your mortgage, with any loan you have, credit cards. This is just a good time for getting a lot done in this area. It's also a very good time for those of you that are looking for it to actually seek for a partner, some kind of a partnership, somebody who you can work with financially. So this may be somebody that puts the money in and you do the work, or somebody that invests in a project that you have that's very interesting and you share 50-50. So that's also a possibility with this Mars energy. Now on the 6th of December, we've got a full moon in Gemini, and this full moon is happening in your 12th house, Cancerians. This full moon in Gemini, opposite a lot happening in this 6th house. And the 12th house and the 6th house are about your work, but they're also about your health, your well-being. The 6th house being about your physical well-being, and the 12th house your mental and emotional well-being. And so this full moon here, it's shining a light on this 12th house. Cancerians, are you taking enough time out for yourself? You're a water sign, so you absorb energy, especially when you're out and about, and sometimes it can be very draining. So this full moon is going to shine a light and say, okay, maybe I need some more time out. I need to be quiet. I need to meditate. I need to write in my journal. It's shining a light on this area. It's also shining a light on your dreams, even on your past lives, for those of you that are into that kind of thing. It's shining a light on that as well. So I would really take good notice of your dreams as well at this time. On the 11th of December, we've got Venus, planet of love, coming into your house of relationship. So Venus there can certainly bring you, for those of you looking, a new romance. It can bring a relationship maybe that's been difficult for a while. It can make it easier. You can feel as though, yes, well, you know, this person's compromising more, or I'm more willing to compromise. This is just generally good for personal relationships. The Venus energy helping you there, making things a little gentler. Because Pluto there, been there since 2008. I'm not saying it's easy in your relationships. Far from it, Cancerians. But this Venus is just helping to soften that energy a little. On the 14th, we've got the Sun trining Jupiter. Oh, my trine pen is definitely the blue one. So the Sun trine Jupiter, we had Venus previously, now we've got the Sun. So maybe this is another work opportunity, a possibility for studying, for learning, also a possible financial opportunity opening up for you there. And on the 15th, the day after, we've got this exact square from Pluto to Uranus, and of course all the cardinal signs, Libra, Aries, Capricorn and Cancer are all feeling this cardinal cross that's been going on this year, and now another direct hit of this exact square from Pluto to Uranus. So you've been examining this for a while, but it's another reminder saying, yes, are you feeling free enough? Are you expressing yourself creatively in your work area? How are your relationships? Are they limiting you? Are you feeling confined? And can you break out and find the balance between having a good, healthy work life and healthy relationships? So everything that is not healthy, of course, will come up to the surface for more examination. On the 18th, we've got Mercury coming into your 7th house as well. On the 22nd, we've got the Sun going into Capricorn. And also on the same date, a new moon in Capricorn. So look at all this energy, except for Mars, who's moved on. We've got a ton of energy now. Planets shining the light for you, Cancerians, on your relationships. Maybe it's time to really become more aware of who you can trust, who you can't trust. It's a great time for communicating in relationships. With the new moon there, it's a wonderful time for new beginnings, a fresh start, maybe a new relationship, or at least refreshing and revitalizing the relationships that you're already in. This is going to be a huge focus of this coming month for you, Cancerians. And then on the 24th of the month, we've got Saturn changing in sign. Saturn been in your 5th house for the last 3 years pretty much, and now Saturn coming here into your 6th house, where it's going to be for the best part of 3 years. Now, one should never get frightened of Saturn transits. Saturn very often brings some realism into an area that is much needed. Now, with Saturn in the 6th house, you may find that over this transit, you may change career direction. There may be a restructuring going on where you are working, and you may get changed to a different field or position, or maybe have to train, add some skills to what you already have. It's also an excellent time for getting into some good regimes with your physical well-being. The 6th house is the physical house of health, and this is a wonderful time for going on a good diet, for exercising, for getting any body work done, healing, medical appointments, all those kinds of things. It's really good for getting back to basics and building a very solid foundation for yourself. You may find that you've got more work responsibilities and pressures during this time, but it's also trying to show you how to become more productive, how to make better use of your time. That is what this Saturn transit is trying to teach you. And keep in mind, very often less is more. Sometimes the harder you go, and when you're really pressing with effort, that's when you're pushing things away from you. Sometimes it's to do with intention, and this Saturn energy can also teach you intention and how to become more focused in your work. So it could be very, very positive. And as well, we've got this energy going on with the Saturn energy. It's gone up here. Now it's gone into a fire sign. We've got this trine energy between Saturn, Uranus and Jupiter for a while, which is firing it off. It's like it's setting this Saturn energy off onto a good start. It's a fiery start, and it should be easier to make these changes and make moves, especially with your work and your health area. Sagittarius changing sign is a big thing. Please check out my video all about this change, because I'll be talking more about the global changes. We're going to have a focus, a change of restructuring of education. We're going to have some amazing scientific breakthroughs. There's going to be some religious issues come up, some changes in legal systems. It's going to be exciting, and certainly some very wonderful scientific breakthroughs coming at this time. So there you have it, my lovely Cancerians. It's December time, so this is a great time to think about having a personal reading for 2015. What do the aspects hold in store for you? And how can you make best use of these energies in your life coming? So of course I'd be delighted to hear from you if you'd like to come for a reading. And thank you for commenting, sharing and subscribing. Happy December. Bye for now.